Narcissists don't control you with force. They control you with words, very specific words, chosen for a very specific effect, and once you underneath the surface, you'll never fall for it again. These are 7 phrases narcissists use over and over, not because they're unoriginal, but because these phrases work. They bypass your logic and go straight for your emotions. Let's break them down, one by one. Number 1, you're too sensitive. This is the narcissist's favorite silencer. You bring up something that hurt you, and instead of addressing it, they flip it. Now, the problem isn't what they did. The problem is your reaction to it. The message underneath is clear. Your feelings are the issue, not my behavior. And if you hear this enough times, you'll start to believe it. You'll stop bringing things up. You'll start swallowing your emotions to avoid being called sensitive. That silence is exactly what they want. Number 2, I never said that. This is textbook gaslighting. You remember the conversation clearly. You know what was said, but they deny it with such confidence that you start questioning your own memory. Maybe I did misunderstand. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. You're not. This is a deliberate strategy to destabilize your sense of reality. Once you can't trust your own memory, you become dependent on their version of events. And that's where the control lives. Maybe I did misunderstand. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Number 3, you're the only person who has a problem with me. Everyone else thinks I'm great. Nobody else complains. This phrase is designed to isolate you. It makes you feel like the odd one out, the difficult one, the one who can't get along. But here's what they're not telling you. The other people in their life either haven't seen behind the mask yet, have already been trained to stay silent, or have already left. You're not the problem for noticing the pattern. You're just the one brave enough to say it out loud. Number 4, after everything I've done for you, this turns every kind thing they've ever done into a transaction. A favor becomes a debt. A gift becomes leverage. They didn't help you because they cared. They helped you so they could hold it over you later. The moment you disagree with them or set a boundary, the ledger comes out. And suddenly, you're not in a relationship. You're in an obligation. Real generosity doesn't come with strings. If every act of kindness is being tracked and weaponized, it was never kindness in the first place. Number 5, I'm sorry you feel that way. This sounds like an apology, but listen carefully. They're not apologizing for what they did. They're apologizing for your feelings about it. The distinction is everything. A real apology sounds like, I'm sorry I did that, and I understand why it hurt you. A narcissistic apology sounds like, I'm sorry you feel that way, which really means, I'm not going to change anything, but I'll say words that sound like accountability to end this conversation. Number 6, you're crazy, or its softer variations. You're being irrational, you're acting insane, you're losing it. This is the nuclear option. When they can't deflect, deny, or redirect, they go straight for your sanity. Calling you crazy does 2 things at once. It discredits everything you just said, and it makes you afraid to speak up again. Because who wants to be the crazy one? So you go quiet. You stop challenging them. You start second-guessing every thought and emotion. And that's exactly the outcome they were going for. Number 7, no one will ever love you like I do. This is the most dangerous phrase on this list because it disguises control as devotion. What sounds like deep love is actually a cage. The hidden message is clear. Without me, you have nothing. No one else will put up with you. You should be grateful I'm here. It's designed to make you feel like leaving isn't an option. Like this relationship, no matter how painful, is the best you'll ever get. That's not love. That is ownership. Here's the pattern you need to see. Every single one of these phrases does the same thing from a different angle. They all shift the focus away from the narcissist's behavior and onto you. Your feelings are the problem. Your memory is wrong. Your perception is off. Your reaction is too much. Once you see this pattern, the words lose their power. They become predictable, and predictable means manageable. If you hear these phrases regularly from someone in your life, start writing things down. Keep a record, not to use against them, but to protect your own sense of reality. When someone is constantly trying to rewrite what happened, your notes become your anchor. You deserve a relationship where your feelings are met with curiosity, not dismissal, where your memory is trusted, not denied, where love doesn't come with conditions and threats. That relationship exists, but it will never be with someone who uses these words against you. Follow for more on the language of manipulation and how to protect yourself from it.